Kev. Can you hear me? I was
21-yard line.
Yo, you hear me? Yeah, what's up, bro? Why are you rushing me? I thought you said 5. Hey, I thought you were talking about at 5 o'clock.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I'm eager to see
You must be in the studio.
trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Looking deep downfield.
Wow! Wow!
Territory. A big play that time for Jacksonville. 59 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Lawrence. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Take your 3. Take your 3.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's up about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Baron Browning able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More prep.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. On second down, Etienne once more. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so a decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And Stroud now to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Jags grab it. And some room to roam now. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is just taking me for a doctor. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Stroud out of the gun here. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A huge play there for Houston. 46 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. George Pickens, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, right back to ETN. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. George Pickens with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Lawrence. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Lawrence will throw. Wide open receiver complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Etienne will get it into the end end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Houston. Wan'Dale Robinson, 53 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. On second down, ETN once more.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. ETN up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A good gain of 12 yards that time. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
George Pickens, his intended receiver there, and that'll bring up second down. Stroud. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Stroud. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back,
maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Now Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Oh, look at the juke. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
132 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters' blocks like you're a sprinter. Get low to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. Now Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And just shutting him off there. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Stroud looking to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball, the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Stroud will look to throw once more. Throws right side, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Stroud now to throw. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Henry will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is back to a 5-point game. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Texans are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field,
where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
This one taken in by Stover. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And it's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. George Pickens, 39 yards. And the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll try the left side with ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 143 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Second and 6 coming up. Running out of the gun with ETN. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Here's 1st down. Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll still maybe want to think about letting that play clock run a little here. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A give to ETN running right. I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 1st and goal. And they'll run with ETN. And he's going to get this back.
Only OGs remember Thunder games.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Nah, I ain't looked at it yet.
They'll try to run with ETA.
Take it in. All right, I got time. I got fucking time, baby.
They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been.
I got fucking time. I got time.
To take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix,
Let him have it. He can have it. He's up by 7. I'm gonna tie this up. Hey Wyatt, I gotta tee up right now, my guy.
Kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Sometimes you probably
I got a
see
fucking
teams
chance.
treat the 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most
41 points in 41 seconds.
let your linemen surge and fire out.
When is that playback? 4 plays.
This is 1st and 10. Now Stroud.
Oh, I had that guy over the top.
Is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Stroud. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
man, that could wind up being the key play of the ball game right there. Defensively here, you know they've got no timeouts. You've got to keep them away from the sidelines. Here, not only do they get the big yardage, but they get out of bounds as well.
Stroud.
Oh.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd
One
down.
play and I get that play back. One play and I get that play back.
Timeouts left. That's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field.
Yeah, 30 seconds. I'm at the 38. Yeah, I got plenty of time. I'm about to have a patty moment.
Another try. 2nd and 10 now. Stroud to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
Oh, this is exactly what I want to see.
Everyone is on the same page.
Here's Stroud. Here's one deep for Pickens.
It's exactly what I wanted to fucking see.
It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right
Game!
It's complete, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this.
Oh, he's got all 3
past the
timeouts.
45. It's a 1st down, but the tackle comes in bounds. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Lawrence. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Fuck!
So
He might have just won it off of that shit.
remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And now all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third one winning. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play in overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
My undefeated season's gone.
Right before the whistle, then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun.
Fuck. Yo, chill out. It's tough. Twelve and 1. Has everybody else played? Alright, so that's a win. That's a win. They played. I lost by 2. Have they scheduled their game? Panthers, that's, yeah, boom, 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 boom. Has any one of them said something? Packers ain't said anything. So I'm waiting on just to hear back for that game. Can I really have this speech? Hey, please. Let's go, honey. I'm leaning this way to the end. Oh, you gonna let me sell it? I guess not. Okay, cool. They're not getting replaced. Such a troll. Did this shit just crash? Oh, it crashed.